Hello there everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and we are doing a full face of Wet n Wild today. Some new products, some new to me products, and then some just old favorites that I just love. And I was kind of going through my stuff and looking at different brands that I have a lot of products from. And I have a lot of products from a lot of brands, but not enough to make like a full face of makeup. And the only brand I do is Wet n Wild. Except I did have to go to the store today to buy 2 of the products because I thought, why not? Who cares? I'm just gonna have fun. So yes, let's start off with this primer. I did do a first impressions on this yesterday, day before? Yesterday. And it's the Water Drop Primer. I have the shade Rose. And this is awesome. I like it a lot. So, the scent is extremely mild. I mean, super duper mild. It won't be offensive. I can't imagine anyone being offended by the scent. It turns into water, just like it says. Yesterday I put on way too much because it like squirted all out of the package. Don't use a whole bunch. Use a little bit, like add more as you want to, but it does turn into water. It sinks into your skin really easily. It does claim to blur pores. I don't really see a whole lot of that going on, but I think it's just a great step to priming your face before makeup. So the foundation I got is the Mega Cushion foundation. I bought this. This came out around this time last year, or was it the year before? Was it the year before last? I don't know. But either way, it came out around this time. And I did buy this when it came out, and I tried it out, and I loved it. I loved the way it looked on my face. I loved the wear time. I loved everything about it. But it has a fragrance that is so strong that I just couldn't keep using it. I did end up returning it, but I thought I wanted to try it again because I love the L'Oreal one so much, and I wanted to repurchase that, but I thought, let's give the cheaper one a try. So it does have a mirror up here, but it has like a cover on it. I'm not going to worry about pulling it off right now. It comes with a little sponge. Pop open the top here. Another little thing. Let's prepare ourselves for fragrance. If I remember correctly, this smells like Nivea lotion. Yes, it smells like Nivea. No, you know what it smells like? It smells like the Curel Wet Skin Lotion. That's what it smells like, Curel. Not a bad smell, I just don't want it on my face. I am going to use my damp sponge here to put this on instead of the one it came with. But I hope I got a shade that looks okay. Ugh, very light, but I did put a lot on. So, anyway. I really like the way that this looked. The shade range is okay. They didn't have a ton of shades at Walmart. I know they have a lot more shades at Walgreens. But I did go to Walmart this morning, which reminds me, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys watch Jenna Marbles or not. One, she's amazing. She's just so funny and sweet, and I just love her. And I've watched her for years and years. And anyway, she has an old video on her channel called 3 Looks. And it's a song that she wrote talking about the 3 looks that she has. Her 3 looks are homeless man, 12-year-old boy, and a hooker. And those are the only 3 looks she knows how to do. And it's just the funniest thing. It makes me laugh every time I watch it. But I was dressed like Jenna Marbles' version of a homeless man this morning when I went to the Walmart by my house. And, yeah. That's what I envisioned when I was getting ready this morning. Well, I wasn't really getting ready, I guess, because I looked homeless. Anyway, it's a little bit light, but my lips look weird with this foundation on. Like, they stick out a lot. Oh, well. A little bit light for me. Hopefully we're going to make it work, but I love the coverage of this. I love the wear time. I love the way it makes my skin look. This is a very, very good foundation. I just don't like the fragrance, and it's very strong. But everything else about this, I absolutely love. And, yeah. I just like this a lot. It's just certain little thing, like a bugaboo for me is fragrance. And if it's overwhelming, I'm not going to like it. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer. I absolutely love this stuff. I actually wanted to buy a new one when I was there this morning, but I couldn't remember the shade that I had, and I didn't want to buy a wrong shade. This is the shade Light Ivory. I love this. I actually didn't really even need concealer. I'm just kind of a habit to put concealer right there because I have like redness always kind of peeks through, but now that I see this foundation, I don't really think I needed that. But this is like, I'm scraping the sides of this already. It's an awesome concealer. I will repurchase. Oh, let's put a little bit right here. But I went to Walmart this morning to get the new Neutrogena stuff. They have a exclusive to Walmart line called N. And I wanted to check out the products and see what they had. And when I went, I looked online first. It said they had it in store at that store. I went and they didn't have it out yet. And I asked the lady, and she didn't know what I was talking about, of course. And she's like, "Oh no, we have that, but look at all the stuff we have to put out." And one of my pet peeves about customer service is when the customer asks you for something and you blame it on your work that you can't get it done. I'm like, but that is your work to do it, to get the product out. Whatever. The one product I'm going to be using that is not Wet n Wild is the Tarte CC Corrector. I just love this, and I've never found a comparable product before, high-end or drugstore. And yeah. But anyway, yeah, it bugged me that she was making up excuses for the product not being out. And then when I asked the girl who rang me up, I was like, "Do you happen to know when it might be out?" She's like, "Maybe next week, maybe a couple of weeks." And I was like, "Oh, because I saw online it said it was already available in store." And she goes, "Oh, well, that's kind of my boss's job, and she's really slow at her job, so it might even be like 3 weeks." And I thought, what kind of customer service is that? Anyway, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild. My face just looks so white. The Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. I loved this when I used it yesterday. It reminds me a lot of Rimmel. What the heck's the shade name? Something Sunshine or Sun, something like that. It's really awesome bronzer. It does have a little bit of like shimmer to it, but nothing like shimmery. But it has a little bit of orange tint to it, which is what I love in a bronzer. I just really liked this yesterday when I used it. It really reminded me of Rimmel. And Rimmel is my first love when it comes to bronzer. The first bronzer that ever made me love bronzer because I had finally found a tone that I liked. And that tone was orange. I just like the warmth and everything that it kind of gives my skin. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just love it. So pretty. Anyway, also this morning when I was at the Walmart, I work in retail, right? I know what it looks like when you're watching someone in the aisle that you believe is going to be shoplifting. You're kind of just standing there touching, like not even fixing, just touching products like this and kind of standing, looking around, pretending you're working. And there was someone doing that in the aisle next to me, and I was the only one in the aisle. I was dressed like a homeless person. And yeah, I thought it was very rude. And I was like, oh, she thinks I'm shoplifting. And I thought, you know what? If I move to an aisle and she moves to the next aisle, then yes, she's watching me. Guess what happened? She moved to the next aisle to do the same thing, just kind of touching stuff. And I was like, this is how shoplifters must feel when they're being watched, but they're being watched for a reason. Highlighting next. This is one of my favorite highlighters ever, not just from this brand, but it was a limited edition one called the Sweetest Bling, and this came out during Valentine's a couple of years ago. I remember people calling the store asking, "Do you guys have that highlighter? I'm a collector and I really need it. And I must have it. Can you hold it for me?" And of course we only got 2 of each on the display and I bought one of them. So yeah, I looked all over the place for these for people because they just loved this collection and I thought it was fun. So I will swatch this real quick. One of my favorite shades. I love to use this on bare skin. I think it just looks so pretty on bare skin because it has just like this nice pinky glow. It looks really like frosty in the way I'm looking at it in the camera, but it looks very nice in real life. Let me do a heavy swatch for you. Really pretty pinky, like cool toned highlight, which is not normally something I love, but oh, I just love it so much. For blush, I'm actually going to use, woo, lid popped right off. One of these, my peach fuzz is going crazy. These Megaglo sticks are seriously underrated. I brought out all of them that I have here because no one ever talks about these. And I don't know why. I have all of these here. And I actually thought about doing a full face of these sticks instead. And then I kind of decided to use the other products because I had new stuff. But I think I still might do it because these are seriously underrated products. I have the blushes, I have the bronzers, I have the corrector like concealer ones, I have the highlights. I love these sticks a lot and they're seriously underrated. But I am going to use a blush today. I can't decide whether to use Hustle and Glow or Peach Bums. Let me swatch both of these. This is Peach... Oh, Peach Bums. Oh, like Beach Bums. And then there's the other one. More of an orange tint. You know what? I kind of want to do the orange one. Let's do that. And I'm going to use my stippling brush here. Just going to kind of brush it on the stick. till I get some product on. And then we're just going to dab it on. These don't smell that good. They kind of smell like crayons or something, but I don't mind that scent. I don't mind when products just smell like they're ingredients. I don't really like when there's added fragrance a lot because it's just kind of annoying when I could keep smelling my face throughout the day. Yeah. All right, there we go. Nice little peachy orange blush. So then we're gonna move on to eyebrows. And for eyebrows, I have, where's the product I have? Oh, right here. I have this brow kit. I haven't used it. I bought it. It's called Ultimate Brow Universal Stencil Kit. And it comes with stencils for your eyebrows. I'm not brave enough to use these yet, but I thought that's funny and interesting because people ask for eyebrow stencils all the time. All the time. It comes with the tiniest tweezers you ever did see, a little spoolie, and a little tiny brush. If you have nails at all, like long nails, I find these little things are going to be kind of hard to use. But then it also comes with this sealed up section. Are they creams? Why are they sealed up like that? Of eyebrow products. It has, I guess that one is a cream actually. Or is that wax? Oh, it's wax. So it comes with a wax, and then these 4 shades here for your eyebrows. That looks kind of like an eyeshadow quad, doesn't it? So I was either going to use this, or I was going to use this pencil. I got this retractable brow pencil, and it looks like this. I kind of think I'm going to use this. I might use the powder as well. And then I also have the Ultimate Brow Mascara. And this is how it looks. Kind of like the NYX one. How the NYX mascara literally is like a mascara wand for your eyebrows, which I think the wand's kind of too big. But I think I'm going to use this. I might top it with this and then the brow mascara. We'll see what happens. I forgot my eyebrow brush. Did I? Maybe I'll just use that little one that's in the kit there. Okay. Let's try out this pencil. Get out my closer mirror here. I should have swatched it first to see if it was dry or too creamy. It's going on pretty well. I tried a pencil like this shape from Hourglass several years ago, and I absolutely hated it. The girl at the Sephora recommended it, and I thought it was just so funny because I honestly was going to tell her, never mind, I don't want it. Because I was at the counter paying for it, and she had these eyebrows that were just like Instagram eyebrows on crack. Like they were just crazy big and black and just like crazy looking eyebrows. And I'm like, kept staring at them because they were just so big and distracting. And she was telling me about the pencil. She's like, "You're going to love this pencil. I use it every day." And I thought, you use this pencil to make those eyebrows every day? Not to say my eyebrows are better or any good at all. I don't know how to do eyebrows. But the way that she just did her eyebrows was just very intense. And she was trying to sell me that pencil. And I was like, oh my god, that's how my eyebrows are going to look. Now that I see my skin up close, oh my gosh, this foundation is so good. Ah, the scent though. It's driving me nuts. So there's the pencil. It worked just fine. Normally this is kind of what I do with the pencil. I am going to take this little stencil kit here, and we're going to use the little angled brush. And there's a dark shade that's cooler toned and a warmer shade here, and I'm going to take that darker shade and just kind of fill them in a little bit. Huh! That's working very easily. Interesting. You know what? I don't hate it. This little tiny brush is really interesting to work with. You know what? Did the job. I got eyebrows now. That's my only goal for eyebrows, is that I have them. I had my... Oh, you know what? I was going to try the brow mascara. Ugh, do I really want to put the brow mascara now on top of these dark eyebrows? Yeah, why not? You know what? Oh, you know what? It's kind of a lighter shade. This is the shade Nothing But Brunette. Oh no. Oh no. This brush is way too big. So let's go lightly with it. Oh, I guess on that side it went a little better. Let me get a Q-tip real quick. Nope, that's on a Q-tip. Oh, it kind of dried a little bit. Oh well. Okay. Alright, those are eyebrows. I'll brush them out a little bit because I don't like when it's like super straight. Usually after I'm done with my makeup, I go back and redo the eyebrows a little bit because it's a little carved out looking. What is next? Eyeshadow. I don't have an eyeshadow primer, but I do have some eyeshadows I want to use. So, these are two little palettes that I have here. These are both from the whatever collection. You know what I'm talking about. Looks like this. I think this is exclusive to Walmart. These are two palettes that this is the one I like, the one called Fire. I love this one. It's beautiful. This one I absolutely hate. The formula on this is so crumbly and chunky and I just don't like it at all. But I'm going to use this today and I think I might need a couple of these darker shades to help this out a little bit. So I brought it out to use it. But I am going to use this one primarily. I don't have any eyeshadow primer. Oh well, we'll just work with what we got. Where are my brushes? Oh, I forgot I had this. I also got this Ultimate Brow Highlight. I've had this before in the past, and I bought it because Emily Noel 83 uses it all the time, and I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is how light the shade is. And I bought it because she uses it all the time in her waterline, and when I use this in my waterline, it looks very weird and odd and obvious. And every time she uses this, all I stare at is her waterline, because it just looks so prominent, and I just don't like the tone of this on my waterline, but I might use it on the inner corner or something in a little bit, but it is kind of like a pinky shade, but I forgot I had that. But yeah, there's that. I forgot brushes or what? Where are they? Oh, I got this out. Let me clean it off a little bit. Clean that off on my little Walgreens color switch. And let's go in with this one. Let me swatch these for you actually. These are very firmly pressed in the pan, so the shades don't overlap. Look how pretty that is. The shades don't really like mess around with each other too much when you're using them. And then there's the other two shades there. They're very firmly pressed. Unlike the other one, this one kind of like is really messy for some reason. But let's go in with that shade right there that I said, this one. I'm just going to put it everywhere. These shades blend very easily, and they're super easy to work with. I do like this red one a lot, the one called Fire. My dog's over there in the closet pulling the laundry out of the dirty clothes basket. You know, growing up, I've always called it dirty clothes. Put it in the dirty clothes. But now that I like work with a lot of different people and stuff, and just hearing how different people live, a lot of people call it the hamper. I've literally never called it that before. I call it the dirty clothes. And I was just going to say that. The dog's in there in the dirty clothes pulling it out. But, yeah, whatever. So there's that. Why do I keep doing that? That. And I got this other little brush here. Let's do a little bit of... I kind of want it more red. Like, I kind of wanted it a lot more intense. I'm actually going to take this brush again. And in that darker shade there. That one up in the corner. Do a little bit more red. There we go. I really like red eyeshadow, but I hate when my eyes look red at the same time. And then, I don't know. Just looks crazy. Oh my gosh, that is red. I love it. Alright, let's clean this off a little bit. Do I have a cleaner brush laying around? Not really. Actually, let's use this one that I haven't used yet before I use it for that dark brown shade, just to kind of blend this out a little bit. This side looks like it came out a little too far. I love this little brush from Real Techniques. It works so well. It's called the Base Shadow Brush. Get my sponge to help me out here a little bit. Alright, that's good enough. And I think I'll be fine with this one here, actually. I don't think I'll need that other palette. I'm just going to take some of that brown one there and put it here. I should have got my Morphe brush for this, but I didn't think about it. I love that Morphe brush for this little spot. How's that coming along? I don't know why, I just had this vision of like red and brown mixed together, and I just kind of wanted to make it happen. So I'm gonna try. And then, what's in this one actually? I think I kind of want something on the inner corner. That yellow. You know what? We're gonna take this yellow one right here. That one right there on the inner corner, on this little lip brush that I have. Gosh, this one is just crumbly. What side's the product on? I don't know if you'll be able to tell what I'm doing, but all right. You know what? I think I'm going to go in with the finger. Ah! There we go. That's better. I hear the dog in there by himself. Wonder what he's doing. He keeps dragging the kitchen rug into the living room by his bed, and I think it's just the funniest thing. I don't know why he loves that rug so much. All right, there we go. I don't have a Wet n Wild eyeliner because I just forgot to look for one. So I feel like I need eyeliner with this eye look though, so I might use the Revlon one. Let's do, I think I want to mix the brown and the red together for the lower lash line. Ooh, that is intense. Maybe a little bit more brown than red. Okay, let's wipe that off. Let's get some of that brown. Trying not to make a mess here. Smear it around a little bit. I am going to put on some of my Revlon eyeliner and I'll be right back. Alright, next up, before I do mascara, I'm going to do setting spray. I always do setting spray before mascara because when the mascara is wet on my eyes and I close my eyes to spray the spray, it transfers everywhere for some reason. This is the Rose setting spray. I tried this out yesterday and I absolutely loved it. So, let's try it again. It does say shake well. It has a really, really nice mist. Really nice. Very pleasant smell. I was shocked at how much I like the smell of this because it's just so pleasant and light. It disappears very quickly. The spray is really beautiful. It doesn't have like a bunch of droplets or anything. I just really like the spray on this, and yes. So the next product I have here is the Lash Renegade Mascara. I've always wanted to try this mascara, but I have had horrible results with the rest of Wet n Wild's mascara in the past. I mean, just throughout the day, it'll start like running down, like it just runs off of your face. It's weird. So, I never wanted to try another one. But, well, if I can open this thing. Yes, here we go. Well, if I didn't destroy the packaging, I could tell you what the claims are. I guess I still can. It just says smudge proof, lashes that break the rules. And, yeah, there we go. Here's how it looks. I love the name Lash Renegade, too. I think that's a cool name. Packaging I like. Ooh, weird. It's kind of like, Benefit. Alright. I really like this eyeshadow that I did. I just love that gold on the inside. Alright, let's try this out. It is a plastic bristle brush. Wet formula. Ooh, very wet formula. Ooh, okay. I always feel like I make such a mess with wet mascara. I love a drier mascara. I feel like it builds a lot easier as well. How's it looking? So far, I like it. We'll see if it runs down my face like I have had Wet n Wild do in the past, but on first application, you know what? Not bad. it's kind of like, it's not, what's the word? Volumizing my lashes too much. It's kind of just lengthening, which isn't bad, but I kind of want, I like lashes more intense, that look kind of fake. But maybe when it dries a little bit, if I try another coat, if it'll build on itself a little better. So I will try that out in a little while. Put on another coat. But it is a very lengthening mascara, I guess. Very natural looking. I don't know. The name Renegade just kind of seemed... I don't know if these are lashes that break the rules. Are they? I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like I'm going to keep building and building and make a mess. So that is that. Let me fix this eyebrow really quick. Where's that pencil at that I used? I have too many things going on here. Here it is. I just feel like this one's a little bit too, like... I don't know. That help at all? In real life, it helped a little bit. Okay, that is that. That is my full face of Wet n Wild. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this foundation, and I'm hoping the scent isn't, I don't know. I hope it kind of goes away or I get used to it, because I really like this. It's definitely an underrated foundation. Oh, look, I just noticed the cushion's on the bottom. So you can see the shade. Interesting. But in the packaging, you can't see a shade for anything. You just have to guess by the color of the box. But anyway, that is that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And oh my gosh, I just love this eyeshadow so much. Anyway, let me know what some of your favorite Wet n Wild products are. Do you feel like these sticks are underrated like I do? Because no one talks about them and they are actually pretty good. So yes, that is that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.